There are many ways that you and your employer can work to reduce your risk of exposure to bloodborne pathogens. They include the use of standard precautions, remembering to treat all blood and bodily substances as if they are infectious, following safe work practices, the use of personal protective equipment, and appropriate housekeeping practices. Safe work practices reduce the potential for exposure by focusing on the safest ways to perform tasks. Hand washing is one important example. If you have been involved in a situation where you may have been exposed to bloodborne pathogens, OSHA requires that you wash your hands immediately after removing any gloves and personal protective equipment that you may have been wearing. Remember to use a paper towel to turn off the water when you're done. That way, you won't recontaminate yourself with the material you left when you turn the water on. You should also rinse your eyes, nose, or other mucous membranes with generous amounts of water, if they may have been exposed when you were helping an injured coworker or cleaning up blood from an accident. Housekeeping practices are very important in controlling bloodborne pathogen exposure. Specifying the methods of decontamination that should be used is crucial. If work surfaces are obviously contaminated, they must be cleaned immediately with an appropriate disinfectant. Any material that has blood on it should never be picked up by hand. Instead, use a brush and dustpan, tongs, or other tools. Similar caution should be taken when handling potentially infectious bodily substances and regulated waste. This includes contaminated personal protective equipment, bandages, or cleanup materials that are being disposed of. These must all be placed in appropriately labeled closable and leak-proof containers, which must be closed and secured during handling. If there is the possibility that the items in the waste could puncture the primary container, a secondary container that is puncture-resistant and leak-proof must be used as well.